This is the Angler's Outfit, and it is an absolute must-have if you plan on training fishing in Old School RuneScape. Having the full set equipped gives you a permanent 2.5% fishing XP boost, making every single fish you catch worth just that much more. And please, don't just jump into the fishing trawler blind and hope for the best like I did the first time, because today I'll be showing you the fastest and most efficient way to obtain the full Angler's Outfit completely for free. But before we get into it, be sure to drop a like and comment to help me out in the YouTube algorithm. Thanks! So first off, what is the Angler's Outfit? It is a 4-piece outfit with each piece boosting the fishing XP you receive for catching fish anywhere in Gielinor. So first, there's the Angler Hat, which gives you a 0.4% XP boost. Then there's the Angler Top, which gives you a 0.8% XP boost. Then there's the Angler Waders, which provide a 0.6% XP boost. And finally, there's the Angler Boots, which gives you a 0.2% boost. And if you add all these up, you get a 2% fishing XP boost, but that's not all. For wearing the entire set, you get an additional 0.5% set bonus, bringing the total XP boost for the Angler's Outfit to 2.5%. And if the fishing boost alone isn't enough to sell you on this outfit, it is also required for a Master Clue step, a hard combat achievement, and for minnow fishing. And if that still isn't enough, it's also a great addition to your Fashionscape wardrobe. So to obtain the Angler Outfit, there are two options, aerial fishing and the fishing trawler. And getting the outfit from aerial fishing will take nearly 20 hours at max efficiency according to the wiki, and getting the outfit from the fishing trawler comes in at under 6 hours. So I'd highly advise against obtaining the outfit from aerial fishing, and instead I'd recommend getting the outfit from the fishing trawler. So while there's technically no requirements for the fishing trawler, you do need level 15 fishing to receive rewards, and amongst those rewards are the 4 pieces of the Angler Outfit. And to equip the Angler Outfit, you need level 34 fishing, so 15 fishing to be able to get the outfit, and then 34 fishing to equip it. And the fishing trawler minigame is located in Port Khazard, and the best way to get there is by simply using the grouping minigame teleport. Head to the clan interface, then click on the grouping tab, select fishing trawler from the list, and finally click teleport. Free and easy transportation. And there are 2 official fishing trawler worlds, World 370 and World 315. However, to be honest, I've never seen too much action on 315, so 370 seems to be the go-to. So once we're in Port Khazard in a populated fishing trawler world, we need to get our inventory ready. And your inventory will depend on the strategy you are using. And today I'll show you the 2 easiest and most popular strategies. But the goal with either method is to obtain 50 contribution points, which is the minimum amount of points you need to receive the rewards, such as a piece of the Angler Outfit. So let's get started with the first method, and it's called patching. And for this method, you need to just bring a good bit of swamp paste. You can get swamp paste from the GE for about 15 coins each, but also there's a store at the minigame that sells it for 42 GP each. So it's best to get it from the GE if you can, but if you're an Iron Man or for whatever reason you don't want to go to the GE, you can buy it from this guy. Once you have your swamp paste, head onto the boat by crossing this plank and wait for the game to begin. Once the game begins, this map will pop up and you will be taken out to sea. Now you spawn downstairs every time and immediately turn off the camera sway because it's so annoying. And to make this even easier than it already is, you can position your camera like this and spam click on 2 leak spots. You will begin patching the holes, which will earn you 5 contribution points each, and your contribution bar will begin to rise. You will receive a message in chat when you have contributed enough to earn a reward, and it takes just 10 swamp paste patches to earn a reward. So at this point, once you have 50 contribution points, you can AFK through the rest of the trip. Or you can completely fill your contribution bar, and that will give you a better chance at the Heron pet. At 50 contribution points, you have a 1 in 5,000 chance at the Heron pet. And with 255 or max contribution points, you will have a 1 in 2,500 chance at the pet. And this does not scale in between those contribution levels, it is either one or the other. I also do have to mention that if you're on a less populated world, or just doing this with friends, you should grab a bucket from the top floor of the ship, and you can use this to bail water out of the boat, which also earns you contribution points, 2 points per bucket filled. But if you're on a populated world, you shouldn't have to worry about this, as other players and bots usually take care of this for you. And once the game is over, it's time to collect the rewards. You'll be teleported out onto the dock, and you claim rewards by inspecting the trawler net. No way we got a piece on the first try. It's a 1 in 12 chance to receive a piece of the Angler's Outfit, and you can only receive 1 piece per search. And once you've received a certain piece of the outfit, you will not receive it again, meaning meaning there are no duplicates. And after you claim your reward, you run back onto the boat and do it all over again. And it's best to claim your reward fast and get back on the boat as soon as possible, because if you don't, you might get stuck on the boat waiting for a few minutes for the game to begin. And the second method is known as the Kraken method. And the only thing you need for this one is an axe, either equipped or in your inventory. Once you get into the game, you will always spawn downstairs, but the Kraken method takes place up top. So climb up the ladder, grab a hammer if you don't already have one, and then head to the west side of the boat. And now you just wait for a Kraken tentacle to appear, and once it appears, simply click on it to start chopping at it. Each successful chop will earn you 10 contribution points, and then shortly after the tentacle is subdued, the railing will break and you can use your hammer to fix it. And this will also give you 10 contribution points. Sometimes the rail will break twice during each Kraken attack, and other times it will only break once. But I think it's best to prioritize fixing the rails if you want to get the points as quick as possible for maximum AFK time. The next Kraken will always spawn on the opposite side of the boat, and at this point you just rinse and repeat. And you should have enough points to receive a reward after 2 or 3 Kraken spawns, if your reactions are good. And again, you will receive a message in chat saying that you've helped enough to earn a reward when you cross 50 points. Now you can AFK through the rest of the trip, or you can choose to fill up your contribution bar all the way to get a better chance at the Heron pet. And that's it. Those are the easiest and fastest methods for the fishing trawler, which will reward you pieces of the Angler outfit. Now let's see how long and how many trips it takes me to get the full outfit. And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and see the Heron pet. I'm still petless. And an additional tip for you guys is that you can use the entity hider plugin to hide all other players for a more peaceful fishing trawler experience. I think personally I prefer the Kraken method, as it's a bit less brain dead and you don't have to spam click, and definitely saves my wrists. Junk, that's junk. More junk. Hey, there's the angler hat. Now we got the hat and the legs, just the top and boots left. Back on the boat. We're definitely getting super lucky. The wiki states getting the full outfit should take an average of 6 hours, and that each piece is a 1 in 12, but we've already got 2 pieces and we've only done 5 trips. Pretty good chance our luck has run out though. And another pro tip I got for you guys is that you can utilize your AFK time if you're in the no XP waste mindset by doing something like fletching darts for some fletching XP. I'm currently fletching some mithril darts for some easy XP in my spare AFK time. I did try alking, but the game doesn't let you, as I guess the boat movement is too distracting. Whole lotta junk. Hey, there's the top. I'm 3 in 14 at this point. Not bad at all. Nope. I appreciate the sharks, but I just want the outfit. No way, that was way too quick. There's the angler boots. Only 24 fishing trawler trips to get the full set. Straight spooned. But not quite as spooned as this guy who had to one-up me in the Discord server, who got the whole set in just 14 trips. There's a link in the description if you want to join up on the Discord. But there we go, we got the full set, and there's the set bonus in writing. And as you can see, we're currently getting some extra XP, but it might not look like much, but every little bit counts, trust me. And like I mentioned earlier, we can also complete the master clue step now and get this hard combat achievement out of the way. And that combat achievement is now complete. It's simply just completing a Tempoross run while wearing the outfit. And here at Tempoross, you can also earn an upgraded version of the Angler outfit, which I'll cover in a separate guide video very soon. And I'm also running a clan competition with GP prizes this week to see who can do the most Tempoross runs. You can join the clan by heading to my Discord server and opening a support ticket. We're trying to foster a very helpful and friendly community, and I'd love to see you guys join up. But that's going to do it for this Angler's Outfit guide. Thank you all for watching. Really hope this guide helps you guys, and if it did, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, that's all for me today, guys. Till next time, peace.